Yo, day kita. Sore day. Check. Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Mama. Yes. Welcome sudah mampir ke channel gua. Jangan lupa tekan like and subscribe. Kalau mainnya sini mitai. Oh, Nah ini keren. Reload you. Iya bak na. Yuta. Itu nih koci dah. Seger. Moikai. Kalau ada lonely souls tuh pasti gimana?
The wind rises. No time to lose. Behold.
No, skip. Malas kali kalau mau reload. Fuck.
The wind rises.
Loh, kok ini senjatanya anjir? Wait a second. Why my deluxe weapon is changed? I do not need this.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Illusion shattered!
Halo? Loh, mana dia? Anjir. Halo Bang, halo Faris, welcome to the stream, welcome.
Just what is that?
Selamat datang, welcome. Sumimasen. nggak ngerti bahasa Jepang di judul bang. Itu artinya ini adalah Genshin Impact. Ya judul kita random hari ini, cuman gamenya satu. Korea Genshin Impactoo. Yos, dia kita Moichido dake inai kira. Oh, bentar dulu bang. Oke, Faris. Oke. Anjir, ku kira tanya. Sungkem sepuh, anjir sepuh beneran datang. Sungkem sepuh, anjir sepuh beneran datang coy. Gila. Ayo puh, mabar kita puh. Mabar apa? Mabar Palo. Genshin lah. Kalau Palo kan gue nggak bisa.
The wind rises. Quit following me. Quit following me.
Lu ngapain daily? Tinggal event kan bisa. Nggak apa-apa mas. Memang sengaja sih. Sengaja kok daily seperti ini.
Quit following me.
Iya tahu, cuman memang sengaja mau pengen gini doang. OMG. Anjay, monster kira pakai lampu. Dah kelar. Soalnya aku suka beginian mas, kalau daily langsung empat-empatnya pergi, nggak main event-event gitu.
Add Astra.
Cookie sinabung.
Add Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Too slow.
I wanna do something first about this one. Yosh. Mari kita ke event.
We've been to so many. and think,
Oh my god,
where
ngelag.
are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Atsung? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Here we are, right up. Do you still remember the first time we came here? And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated? We probably don't need to bring any offerings now. Huh? Traveler? Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
Cara gratisnya bingung, aku mau ambil siapa, mau ambil Yao Yao kamu karena belum punya, tapi Xiangli sama Sengki masih channel. Mending Singkyu lah mas. Atau enggak, kenapa enggak ambil gaming aja? Gaming kan bagus lagi gratis, walaupun pas gacha kan dapat C1 atau C2.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer,
Gaming dah
then
sedia
we're
cih.
basically friends by
Sombong.
association. How can you make more connections?
Kamu sombong ya, sudah C3. Emang boleh.
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're
Si
the
tante
illuminated
burung.
bird? But you look...
Loh, cuma memberitahu, bukan sombong. Ya, tapi sudah terlihat dari muka Anda dari sana kayaknya.
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your
So,
well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor.
you? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact,
Batuk. Ini lagi story Xiang Yun. Yes. Kita sekarang sedang story cloud container.
hey, didn't we agree not to bring the...
Oh, so you have to... One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Ah, right. So by disciple...
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. However, one would first inquire as to the...
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you...
Is that if there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor.
Sounds great! Then let's on!
Iksu. Ribuan mil cahaya rembulan. Wah.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as
Soalnya aku
well.
masih penasaran yang traveler jumpa sama adek ya. Makanya tak jalanin questnya. Tak jalanin quest story. Koreo omoshire. Mau ku spoiler kah?
China has also
Maksudmu?
quite recently.
No, jangan. Biarkan diriku
She shall have no need to
melihat
return for the
cerita sampai mana.
foreseeable future.
Kamu diam saja di sana ya, Mas.
They think
Nggak
one
boleh
so
spoiler.
easily modified. One shall
Mati.
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion.
Jadi gini, diem. Kamu diem. Jangan spoiler. Biarkan diriku melihatnya. You shut up. Memang menungsoi iki lho, kurang ajar. Diem. Shh. Jangan spoiler, gak boleh, berdosa.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But what?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself
Ya udahlah,
otherwise
intinya
unoccupied and drop
hati-hati
everything to
amat.
attend to one's visit.
Loli, anjir. Loli apa
That
anjir?
would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
Dia kena menyatakan diri sudah senggang, bukan.
One does not wish to trouble her.
Emang ada
Conversing
Loli.
vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Cloud Retainer?
Hah, ketahuan. Loh, katanya nggak mau di spoiler. Kok penasaran? Ya penasaran lah, tapi jangan di spoiler juga. Biarkan diriku melihat story-nya ini.
Oh,
Oh, Bareta.
Is that lady someone you know?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting?
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary.
Thank you, Huixin.
OMG Ganyu. Tapi aku
it's been a while, Ganyu.
tetap memilih Shenhe ketimbang yang lain.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite...
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this.
Seems she's not buying it.
Oh, Bareta.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so.
Shock.
But recognizing you is,
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it.
Wait, Paima wasn't aware of any important.
Oh.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super.
Bocor si tai nih, bocor si tai. Kurang ajar.
oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work.
I understand.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now.
Cloud Retainer!
If you insist. We are running short on time.
Dari kuis ini kita
regardless,
akan
so
belajar
one will refrain
bahwa
from going
si
into
kontainer
each and
inilah
every
emak-emak
story.
sejati.
Why don't you
Anjay.
continue your conversation?
Sepertinya
One shall
ya.
simply stand by and listen.
Sebagai seorang guru, dia akan selalu ada ke murid-muridnya dan menganggap seperti anaknya sendiri. Biar diri ini mendengar dari samping, jadi lalat kok.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
A human name?
A human name.
Huh. You raise a valid point.
You really think so? I mean, not that you're doing that.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible.
Sang Yun.
Nevertheless,
Can you?
I assume that's a reference
Kayak
to
apa
the
film
full
kesukaan?
record. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered.
Oh, that sounds super cool. Paima feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe...
Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Nama juga Adeptus Paimin. Paimin.
and what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exact.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient... It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others fled. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a fist on top of the drought. A noxious gas also began to spread through the land. The books had this to say about
The
what
book.
happened.
The book. So desu ne, so desu gitu nih.
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed.
Wah.
That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events.
So you stuffed an entire drought! Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you.
How laughable. A name is but a...
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
It's a momentum.
That is quite enough ancient history for now. Gandhi, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly
Mystic Enchantment.
remuneration?
Waduh. Kok bisa, Mas? Kenapa? Kok bisa terjadi? Do you know?
Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during the...
That is a...
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Chef Wanman Restaurant's business has been.
I see. Most
Huh? But didn't.
kidnap?
You may return to your work, on you.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon?
See you around, Ganyu!
Nada Ganyu.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake.
Shut the fuck up.
As soon as you mentioned important business,
Business is business. Ades dulu mau turu, intinya hati-hati sama Loli ya. Ye. Terima kasih dah mampir, Mas. Arigato. Silahkan turu sana. Nanti Anda yang bermimpi ketemu Loli ya. Wes bahaya ini.
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, kurang ajar nih orang. Datang makan cuma lihat cewek cantik, bangsat.
I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering.
What would you like to order?
Wah, ganas. Ganas sekali Sene.
Two servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Kabur. Tolong. Dato Senhe ini mengerikan.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Order.
don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Senyum dikit kenapa?
And this is?
And this is
This is Miss Chicken.
Master?
Master?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you...
Terharu jadinya.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from...
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So, I've got things... Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends.
Thank you, Chef Man.
Kenapa kau yang senang? Dung ding.
It is just as one expected. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange
Aku
people.
kadang bertemu dengan orang
I
aneh,
figured out a way to deal with them.
tapi sudah tahu cara membereskannya. Mengerikan.
Seems like you've been making progress.
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that doesn't
Kalau
work, I
gagal
threaten them
ancam
with
pakai
violence.
kekerasan.
At this point, they usually decide they are.
Mengerikan masuk akal.
A sensible plan. One
What
is
the
gladdened to
fuck?
see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Ansong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently.
I see.
So desu ne. Sundere kah? The fuck? Ingat umur mbak, ingat umur.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately.
You did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
So desu ne.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time.
Ganya told us the story of.
I see. In that case, allow me.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master?
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to in response.
Balapan.
Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race.
Huh. What kind of device?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron.
Sepeda
What was
listrik.
it called again?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. A needle. Oh, it boggles the
Ribuan
mind
dalam
why
satu hari, what the
Mooncarver ever
fuck?
supposed he might best me in a contest. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you, one has
Have you been lonely,
lonely. Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's is the most foreign sentiment.
Mhm.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just. Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening. I was just a little bit confused.
To me, they are both, Master.
Huh.
One finds oneself. This is not to say that you're.
She got like. What?
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stick?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush.
I'll try my best.
Ya. Aku pasti akan melakukan yang terbaik. Ya. Susah ini mau ngajarnya. Kalau tamunya agak gila sedikit pakai kekerasan ya. What the hell? What the hell? No way, no way. Yes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Oh.
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delight. The dishes here demonstrate no.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still
Oh.
super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our table.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
Ini.
But it smells so delightful.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests.
Okay, I'll ask her out.
Ini. Bentar. Dia bilang nenek.
Would you mind letting us share a table?
Kalau nenek
There are
seharusnya
empty
bisa
tables
bungkuk
left.
gitu. Dia cuma rambut doang. Ayashi.
Well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys? Great! Thanks so much. My name is Granny. Yep. Is there some... No, Paimon's just a bit surprised.
So desu ne.
A lot of people
Awet
compliment
muda.
Granny on her youthful look.
Setir kah?
Why don't you take a seat?
Oh, fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
Berarti kita berjodoh.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I want braised earthworms. No, not this again.
Semur cacing tanah. What the hell?
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird.
Tanya.
Right, that's what I need any help? Oh, do you mean with thanks? That's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's been bad ever since they died young.
Meninggal muda.
It's just me and Granny.
Oh, kawaiso ni na.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Wow, you're really you're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus you're...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where...
Huh? That sounds super important.
It was just a dream, so I forgot. You know.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds...
Surupan.
Does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
You're right. I almost forgot. You're the expert.
Not anymore.
The younger bird, this is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on?
As one said, fate must have brought us.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
Boku no nawa Exile desu.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first... Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Daijoubu. Daijoubu
Thank you
desu.
so much. You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, all we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps.
Sounds like a plan. So,
Why, of course I do.
okay. Once when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny must have, if it's true, then maybe they wrote about it. A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liu.
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing I'm...
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Karmas Guild, while Yuan Dai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself,
Steward
I have
Rambo.
met...
Oh,
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Onaga ippai na. Weng.
Too slow.
Apunten. Thank you.
It's you two.
Shinto!
We have the question for you. If you want it.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I can't pinpoint her.
Nameless hair.
That's right. The novel, all they knew was that after the drought and the way this name...
Thanks a lot, Shinto.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon's still...
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who it's... it's rare for a chivalric... I've never understood...
We'll be sure to tell you if we meet again.
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, so while droughts do happen, the crops wither...
That sounds up.
Yeah. Still, they say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more... Do you have any other...
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Shanyon. Paimon hopes that... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Shinto.
It's no problem at all.
Shoo.
I have recorded the tune that you
Konnichiwa,
requested.
Oni-chan. Konnichiwa, Zen. Konnichiwa kembali, Zen.
Thank you. Straight word with ping.
It's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable...
It does not require...
Mora.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful
J.
details?
J. What was that? J. What is that J, Zen? J.
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for...
What was that? Can you tell to me what was that? Is J? J come from what's here?
Do not be troubled, young lady.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Shiryu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story,
Mau kemana?
eventually fell in
Oh,
love
itu
with
dia.
an exorcist from Mount Tianhe. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of... I think so too. Granny might remember something when she's returned to a familiar place. What marvelous tea. It's as if I was taking a stroll.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like.
Thank you.
Sosok nenek-nenek itu seperti ini, bukan seperti ini. Bungkuk, tapi ini masih bagus dan dekat. Dakar, koi Ayashi. J Ismin, jumpa lagi. Oh. Itu jumpa. Ya udah, oke. Thank you Zen udah mampir. Arigato nih. Mata nih.
Okay, since we have the time, sure thing. I have a secret I want to tell you.
Oh, you have a secret. What's that? Mbak dosen Senyo sangat good looking sekali. Yes. Mbak dosen ini sangat wow gitu. Sugoi, subarashi.
Well, I've been kind of meaning to... Oh!
And wonderful. Whoa.
About that.
Those so cute.
Well, you guys just seem super just a slip of the tongue.
Keceplosan.
Since you were the...
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Wow, santai.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure red illuminated crane. I had this super high fever. When it wasn't around, I was feeling all itchy.
Lengket jijik gitu.
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool adaptive house. And fed me some sort. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy. So I just kind of wanted to ask if pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever... Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clever?
It's there, bro. You don't see this? It's there. It's white bird. It's bangau.
Never has one met an adeptus with such features.
That's weird. Well, even if
Oh,
it was just in
that
my
was not
head,
here.
it doesn't matter that much anyway. Leave it to us. Now, let's go to lunch. Okay, I'll go get...
Okay. Apa mungkin itu neneknya? Wang Shuin. Apa ini kita akan berjumpa dengan Show?
Wang Shu. Do you remember this place, Granny? Yes. The fish here is very delicious. I believe I used to have a room. I'll come with.
I believe I can fly.
I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but...
Sejak kapan? Hantu ini, nggak jelas. Itu seekor ini.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Oh, you sure about that? You feel too? Oh, that was awesome.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer.
Udah lama mau
I see
kembali.
you have returned to your previous. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form.
Behold. Duar.
An impressive imitation.
Mirip hebat.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles.
Cloud retainer who barely talks?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, when dwelling between mountain and forest,
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago.
and one believes there is little need to relive by.
Granny, are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should end. Should you encounter any trouble,
Yes. Go away.
Everyone! I think Gran...
Slowly now, calm your.
A long time ago, So what Shinjo said was true? I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I was confined. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my ill, he told me that the pills were concocted using adepti. Wait, but if your illness remained dormant and it was all thanks to the pill... I'm sorry, I don't. Hey, you're not useless. Oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one.
Next location. There isn't really a landmark there, so we're... After all, if she was there for...
Sugoi. Kemana nih anjir? Masa Korea. The wind rises. Ada chest.
take it and have fun.
Whoa, there's so many treasure hoarders here.
Yeah.
Guess it's time to round up the bad guys.
Sini.
Hunter.
Bang!
Do you remember any... Let me think. I don't think I studied. That's a... Wait a second. If I remember correct...
Yeah. What is the matter about that?
If you want to grow big and strong. Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help us out.
The wind rises.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there? This place. It's...
You know about this place?
Did you remember something, Granny? I remember. Show you. It's when it was a moonless night. I had been injured,
So your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot. I had exhausted my strength when the leader picked. I remember that night. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking
Sin? Oh. Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember. My dad? He was my pride and joy. And so are you. But you're always going to be different from me.
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet, Shu. All right. Let's not stand.
If one recalls correctly, the next.
What? Bukan di sini?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
Ya, neneknya.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My...
Does this place feel familiar?
Let me see. Strange. When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiar. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. Paimon was hoping that...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's alright. We're not going to...
Thank you. That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full...
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny.
It's okay. Mount Outsong,
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity.
It does, but
Are you feeling unwell?
my head, it feels all heavy and
Miss Xianyun, is there anything we can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not. All will be well. You may leave the rest to me.
Wait, really?
I never leave anything to chance.
Weng, weng. Seharusnya di sana sih, di atas sana. Dan gua kecemplung. Cus.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Sudah di sini.
Here.
Huh? But it...
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most... It periodically releases a soothing agit...
We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat!
How preposterous. We Adepti can only help those who first resort...
Paimon thinks she...
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
Paimon can feel it, you...
And you and I. It appears she has already succumbed.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
the potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
container.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her phone? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Granny, please don't cry. Oh, don't worry, my dear child. I'm so sorry. It's all come back to me now.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience.
No, it's okay. Now, show you. Everyone. I can't.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened?
I know, dear child. Some time ago,
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyun Karst?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for... I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptin.
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adept, but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in. She warned me that the potion's effects would
Oh no. So that was the source. Was it because of...
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
Oh no. What happened?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life for... I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, but that was only the beginning of my troubles. Along with my memories as a crane, looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a...
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence, Master?
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not?
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world...
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. One found you with such ease every time.
Wait. I'm confused. So, Cloud Retainer found you and I again?
Perhaps it is now...
Once upon a time, there was a ghost, and he's alone. The end. Ooh.
One was furious upon receiving the letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Tobrut Xiangyun jilat-jilat. Nah, ini Xiangyun nih. Suge desu. Subarashi. Wangi.
Truth,
Halo Kazuha.
one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen pup. But soon, one came to unwilling to begrudge, wishing to grant you a life
GWS
without
Bang
regret.
Yesel, adios.
One gathered many divine
Oke, silahkan.
and used one. As for how to deliver them, one took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire.
Anjay, penyamar.
Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out as one expected. One was quite torn. Yeah, skyward! Yeah, skyward! Yeah, skyward! Nevertheless, one would speak to you.
I'm jumping down, bro. I was die. Wah, GWS Kazuha, GWS. Semoga lekas sembuh.
Yeah, skyward! Scatter!
Halo.
Skyward!
Oh, tak ada skill isu. Gak apa-apa kan keren.
Yeah, skyward! Scatter! Yeah, skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus! Yeah, scatter! Yeah, skyward! Scatter! Stray clouds converge! Yeah, skyward!
Gacha bang, males. Kapan nih gacha?
Yeah, skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus!
Zoo, keren.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely one was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War.
Apalah tinggal pencet dapat tanda
Some of the
teror.
gods were likely shattered
No.
by contraptions of one's very making.
Kan lo udah veteran perang Arkon.
In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night, to see you happy.
Oh, so disco.
Now you should have a complete
Cih,
understanding.
pasti
of
mau
the
gacha
events.
Jomo. Enggak.
But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick was
Neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Soalnya Mora, Primonya akan kubuat untuk Chimori. Chimori, I'm coming for you. Lah, mana sih?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring
Cih,
you back to one's
lolipet
abode
mana
for
ada
treatment.
lolipet? Kamu yang lolipet.
However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, Apparently, you believe that one could not possibly be. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to
Pakai
conceal the
bedak.
variegated nature of one's
Sudah
appearance.
kuduga pasti
You
dia.
became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you and I was perhaps fate.
Sudah kuduga sang bangau tersebut adalah Xiang Yun.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, you and I. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories
Oh,
are
ada
most
murid yang lain.
meaningful when recalled by those.
Master, I must ask. If you found
One has never regarded when it is time for one's. 'Tis a refuge One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One expects you too. 40 years ago, you chose a path. Fortunately, you were able to avoid.
so?
One will help you.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane.
Master, I don't know how I could possibly.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. Don't forget to eat well, okay?
Promise, Granny.
Good girl. Good girl. I won't stop until. That's a good girl. Even though we.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you
For
for
everything.
everything.
Lupa aku monster kali, Wak. Kayak gimana kayak mau menang
Berubah.
kayak di tim aku. So 0035515 tuh 131 doang.
Oh.
Kayak mana? Aku masuk.
Shiryu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved, you.
She was smiling.
Kodol aku. Mati aku bumi. Raisa ini apa lah? Awak yang benar lempar bom tak jelas itu. Orang sudah boleh dibondong loh.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
Waduh, 37.
If only things could stay this way. Forever.
But that just a dream.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will.
Tante
Your
injak aku
fearlessness in the
Apa
face
coba
of
kesusahan
danger.
nih cuk, gak jelas.
Whatever your dream may be,
Kenapa
one
sih?
believes that you shall achieve it.
Makanya gacha.
Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young.
Sianyan gue C2. Wah bagus itu, keren.
Chicken drumsticks.
Anjir, makan ya.
Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating... Madam... Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel... a little better, Madam Adeptus. Can I,
Oh,
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong, but without that mistake, even though Granny lost her memories,
oh,
she
kamu
never
jadi
forgot
murid
to show
baru.
me how much she loved
Suyu.
me. I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch.
On some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that you...
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No,
Master.
Shuyu, are you sure Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret? We've seen Cloud Retainer's two other If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precisely why one plant...
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Surga. Aku juga mau tante. Apa coba Kazuha? Haiya, what's wrong with you boy? Daijoubu ka? Oh,
One
keren.
has never concerned oneself with the location, yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One is most curious as to what aspect... Why are you all so silent?
Because ereksi berat lihat tante yang gini. nih, lu lihat punggung ini aja lah.
One has precious little time to squat. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
In the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has already picked out a hand.
Seems like you've really thought of a plan. How about we make
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should...
Awesome! Didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Because I'm a god. You wanna fight with a god and god? Nih, mending Rider Shogun. Aduh, sugoi nih.
So, about your move to...
I have left often considering their
Tuh, adu mekanik kita. Tunggu 2 hari berlalu, what the fuck. Kok ini? Hanya mampir Kak Sahada. Halo Sky, terima kasih udah mampir. Arigato. Semangat streamnya. Oke. Thank you ya, thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. Sate.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
Mending Raiden Yuri sama Xiang Yun. Iya kan saja lah Kazuma. Tumen pakai live video-nya Kak. Wow, wes ya dong. Nggak mungkin kita polos kan. Kita harus letak avatar kita juga. Perlahan tapi pasti kita akan menjadi the best YouTuber.
To be quite in what way are any of these ordinary? I have to be careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Shannon.
Perfect timing. This ignoramus is
Anak
questioning the
muda bebal
authenticity of
satu
my
ini.
words.
Anak muda bebal satu ini. Avatar bajunya juga ganti. Yes, I changed my costume because that was so awesome. Semangat Kak. Oke Sky, thank you udah semangatin. I appreciate. Gak salah si Manuk masih live ya. Soalnya gue udah mampir tadi. What the hell is this? Harus diabadikan.
Mandi ya. Kata mama suruh mandi dulu. Tahu dulu. Kata mama suruh mandi, kamu mandi. Kata mama sudah berbola, woi. Tengok. Ayo tembak.
Nyangkut. Chargernya nyangkut. Bentar, ini ceknya nge-lag gimana? Iya, saya dual ini. Satu ngawasin stream Manuk, satu menyemangati semua VTuber anjay. Semangat juga buat Sky. Kalau begitu saya misi dulu. Oke Sky, thank you udah mampir ya. Terima kasih udah menyemangati. Titip salam ke Manuk. Titip salam ke VTuber satu itu. Pegalnya.
I'll have you know, these items have remained
Several.
Indeed. Their family.
Siap.
Hear that? Had a doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another.
Whoa! Please don't go. I apologize for any insult, miss.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while
Kediman
longer.
baru. Nani?
Traveler, this is my new residence. You have cause to seek my company in the future.
Master. It's you two again.
Ganti baju dia. Suyu.
Shoo you! You got a new outfit.
Keren.
Master made it for me. I like it. You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, so...
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably,
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. Now, this expert you mentioned. What?
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant.
Oh my god, Zhongli.
All manner of valuables and antiques.
Biar aku yang kenalkan kalian, ini Tuan Zhongli, anjay. Konsultan Wang Shen, funeral paro di segala dan serba tahu. Ahli yang barang antik dan bersejarah. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Melotot matanya. OMG. Canggung.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Shen, it has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Canggung anjay.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Menanyakan kabar masing-masing ya. Mengerikan.
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest.
So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Shen Yun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and off-sell.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shen Yun. It would...
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Shen Yun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli him? I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli...
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. The same can be said for this one here. You could hope. I'm sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanism...
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, then in that case, Miss Shen Yun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite...
The Northland Bank? Oh, you referred...
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when... As for you, Miss Shen Yun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Shen Yun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but...
But what?
Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that...
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, this city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. Now we can
Merenungnya.
get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty...
Berhubung.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish.
Oh?
Oh.
What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps...
'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will... It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shuyu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is...
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli. That should be everyone, right? Let's go! Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite.
That sounds rather implausible. Even with the right preparation, certain dishes can be...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Cepat dikit. Oh, soy. Ah, kelar juga.
Apa? Mainnya air terus bukan air. Megangnya nggak apa-apa nih.
Dan ternyata ini adalah rumah baru beliau. Keren sih. Once upon a time, there was a ghost and he's alone. The end. Woi, keren.
Banzai.
Mau bikin lagi.
Mati kan saja. Oke, bagus.
Dung.
Orega. Requiem. Ya. Oh, pisau ni apa lagi? Matanya bunyi.
Kepondang bersolek. Buatan di sini. Sare. Oh, ya. Ada 5. What should I do now? I don't know. Let's try about this. This thing. Oi, kure. Nani kure? Sounds good. Wifi mati. Ya. putar kiri sininya. Domore. Nah, baru enak. I think let's try about this because just only selama iyo kasih deh. Anjir, belum apa-apa, cok. Apa nih musuhnya gak jelas banget. Enggak. Lah. mental kalian semua. I win. I win. Z-boy.
Ya, aku berhasil. Ya, aku berhasil.
Oh, mau sire. Tapi kenapa harus keluar? Lagi bang.
Sedikit mati lagi aku. Kawan lah. Wah, biar dia.
Anjir. Jauh mentalnya. Mampus lu. Aha. I'm a leader.
Aduh, tadi di mula aku.
Santai dulu nggak sih?
Get out of my way.
Anjir.
Get out of my way.
Anjir. Mental kalian semua, mental kalian semua. Yes, menang lagi. Yes.
Itu jauh, itu jauh, itu jauh, itu jauh.
Z-boy. Why? We must go out of this. Bulu amat. Penting main. Cepet sedikit.
Pengerian yang kau
Eugene.
belakang ini ada orang nih.
Mati kau. Anjing, udah kesumat apa sih dia? Mampus kau anjing. Kok gua anjir? Mampus kau. Cuma tertabrak.
Ya Adi, ya. Oh, mati. Kau di pojok ni.
Naruto mesti racak. Bisa ini. Show desu ka.
Asik je Pak ni. Macam asik asik. Kau tahu tak? Apa itu kan kau ni?
Two time.
Jatuh lah kau. Jatuh. Iya, dia jatuh. Boleh remove kan? Semua cara bodoh.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse. Hey there! Cha! Proper send-off from the Stina with love. Watch out! Cha, coming at ya! Rain outlines your fate. Know my...
The wind knows me.
Burik.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain outlines your fate. Proper send-off from the Stina with love. Hiya! Hey there! Hey there!
One with nature. One with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Hiya! Coming at ya!
Jatuh, awal aja dia jatuh tadi ya. Awal aja. Di mana nih jatuh tadi?
Tapi gede.
Kalah itu tadi. Kalah itu tadi.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Know my sword. A proper send-off from the Stina with love. Hey there!
Wind strike.
Watch out!
Jatuh di mana?
This one's got your name on it.
Fuck this shit. Your time was come. Ya, sampai sini aja kita live ya guys. Capek, melelahkan. Terima kasih yang udah mampir, thank you udah coming, dan jangan lupa keep smile and happy gaming. Bye bye. I'm so proud of you.